Hey guys, here I am. I got the electronic chainsaw. I was just in the mood to try something new. Unfortunately, I gotta bring out this long cord from the inside since it's electric. You know what I'm gonna do to make things easier? What I've gotta cut is just a palm frond that fell from the coconut tree, the big one right up there. Here's the palm frond. Let me move it closer to the front door so I don't have to extend the cord and then have to like wheel it all back in. We've been working on our front yard. I wanted also to include the watering because let me show you guys real quick. Miracle of nature. Survivor. This new trunk. That's his new trunk right there. You see it? Look at and its leaves. Now the cool thing is you can tell how old the tree is by the rings. So in here we have, let me see if I can get a good focus. We have one ring right there, two, and then the outside. So this little baby mother effer is 3 years old. I neglected it through its first year, maybe year and a half of life. You know, mom planted it. I didn't know what to do. I was just, like whatever about it. I talked to my homie, Nicholas. He's Dr. Green Thumb, aka the leader of SMG. And he just said that nature takes care of itself, just water it, whatever. But I guess I didn't water it enough. I started looking up online on how to water it. I started applying a natural insecticide to these bad boys right here because they've been starting showing signs of, like, you see these leaves, there's like some type of something that's getting to them. So I did already post a video of the insecticide that I'm using, and I put the link on the video in the description. See the leaves? There's something that's going at them. So the insecticide that I've been using, just go back to my prior video. I did cut a couple of the leaves. You can see right there where I cut them to try to allow the top to grow. And also I think maybe from the soil, that might be where whatever, might be eating at is coming from. So I might cut some more leaves, because usually when you trim the trees, it gives them more, allows them to grow taller. When you keep your everything that has to do with arbory, is that the word, the proper word? Everything that has to do with arbory, when you keep it properly trimmed, essentially it tends to grow better and tends to do better. ¿Cómo estás, mi hijo? ¿Todo bien? All right. Ese es mi vecino. Hey, was that your sister who graduated? Your sister that graduated? Cool. His sister just graduated from high school, so that's pretty cool. Anyways, always before using power tools, safety glasses, gloves, and just common sense. I don't condone the use of using anything without any proper knowledge first. This was taught to me by a buddy of mine, whom as of now I have to love from afar, because he showed me a little bit of disrespect. I know deep down inside he didn't mean to, but nonetheless, I have to reserve a spot in my heart for self-respect. Just like Maya D'Angelo said to her son, when you're making friends. Making friends is about being friendly to another person. And then how do you call it? About being friendly to another person, but at the same time, leaving room inside of your heart so that person does not treat you with any disrespect. Because you have to have respect for yourself. So I'm just trying to follow what she said. Maya Angelou, in case you don't know, I think she was an activist or a writer or a poet, I'm not sure. Oh, Oh yeah, this is much easier than what I used before. Now this is not too safe the way I'm doing it with my leg right here. So, you know, anything I do on this channel, don't do it. That'll work. Alright. Enough of this bad boy. We can put it away. This thing, literally, you'll chop off your limbs. I should have ran it one more time just to get this dirt out. Alright, another thing I want to show you guys is what the queen said that is going to kill the grass. Because when the people put the nursery here, they didn't put down, you're supposed to take all the old grass off, and you're supposed to put down like some kind of plastic so that it doesn't grow back. And obviously they didn't do that, but they did plant a garden. It looked real pretty, you know. Mama Vilma paid her, the queen. She pays them. And I mean, I guess they gave her a good quote because she was quick to jump at it. Actually, you know what? Let me keep the gloves on to throw this garbage away. She was quick to jump on it. They did the sod. They resodded the whole grass. They did the fence. And this little garden right here. Keep in mind though, I helped along the whole way. I cleaned up. They were trying to charge her $100 to take all the waste away. I did that myself because I knew I could do it. And then that's when my buddy, the one who I now am friends with from far, you know, I just sent him a message today, actually, as a matter of fact. You know, I just said, hey, hope all is well. I think you may have seen a mutual of ours. And, you know, I hope all your loved ones are in good spirits and in good health. And may peace and love be with you. That's all I said. Anyway, this is what Mama Vilma said will kill the grass. Cardboard on top of the grass. I know it will kill it because I'll show you an example. See, like this right here, I need to put a rock there so it stays put. Mother effer. You know, I could use this for now. Fuck, F that. F that, instead of throwing that out. And look, there's a palm frond that's falling right here. So since I have that little bad boy out, let's see if this one just comes right off. Yeah, it sure mother effing did. Sorry, excuse my language. Are those prescription? Are those prescription? I'm sorry about it, man. Are those prescription glasses? Are those prescription glasses? Oh, those are cool, man. I like them. That's nice. And the bike, oh, that's a mongoose. Yeah, it's all stock. All stock. What do you mean? Like any aftermarket, like pedals, aftermarket. It's all stock. That's cool. Awesome, man. I'm David, by the way. I never even got your name, but that's cool. My name's Daniel. Daniel? Oh, that's awesome. We're both with a D. You guys had a good time the other day at the party?
Was it a little too loud?
Yeah?
Was it a little too loud? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, not at all, man. You guys all of you guys look fantastic. Your whole family. You guys look great. And that's your grandma, right? And your grandfather. Your grandma looks so young. I thought it was her daughter that was graduating. When she said that it was her granddaughter, I was like, no way. I didn't believe it at first. But then I guess it made more sense, though. Wait, your school's done already? Your school's done already?
Yeah.
You go to charter?
No, I go to FBA.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a private school.
Oh, okay. So last week was your last week. Oh, okay, because my daughter goes right up the street, and this is her last week. Thursday will be her last day. Tomorrow's her ceremony. You know the girl that I always walk with, like in the mornings and stuff. Yeah. Cool, man. What grade are you in? What grade?
I'm going to 6th grade.
Oh, you just finished elementary? But is it in the same school that you're going to since it's private? Oh, okay. That's cool, man. Awesome. All right, Daniel, man.
I'll see you later, baby.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's cool, man. That's a cool kid. And his family is very, very nice. They're very, very nice. His grandmother, who I thought it was her daughter graduating, but no, it was her granddaughter. And very nice person. She brought over some cake after the party. It was delicious. We shared it. Me and my other half, who hates me. She says that whatever, I said some stuff or something. I don't know. Me and her, we got different ways of how do I say it? And I don't know if I'm even talking loud enough when I'm this far, because I don't have a mic. Remember, all I got is an iPhone 13 mini. But me, I don't like saying, oh, I love you, I love you, I love you. No, I think that's BS. People that are constantly saying I love you, it's because they don't really love the person. IMO. There should be a balance. Yes, you should verbally acknowledge that you love the person, but way more important than saying I love you are your mother effing actions. And I always say that, but it doesn't seem to register. And trust me, I try to do as much as I can, IMO, to make sure, everything goes well. Like for her, I mean. All right, we'll use that to weigh that down, and then the rest we're just gonna put it in the bin. Like for instance, I've been trying to get her, because both her and I were both very sedentary. I might be a little bit less, only because I walk our daughter to school and I ride the bike to the store, things like that. Maybe I'm a little less, but not by much. She also goes to the store when she gets a ride from her friend, and then she'll walk into the supermarket. So she's also a little bit active. But I've been trying to get her to. In the beginning, I said if you quit smoking, nicotine, because it's a bad habit. I smoke too. So she's quit smoking tobacco, but now she's vaping nicotine. It's like, come on. Who are you fooling there? I mean, and vaping's actually even worse. Listen, I'm not a saint. I'll say it right now. Some of my medicine, I actually like to crush it and insufflate it, because if I'm in a panic, I can't wait that 20-30 minutes. Like if I'm having a panic attack, I can't wait that 20-30 minutes for it to kick in if I take it buccally. So I have to insufflate the mother effer, because if I'm having a panic attack, trust me, you don't want to have that. It's pretty much like you're having a heart attack. That's what it is. You're having a heart attack. Pretty much no different, especially if you're young. If you're young, you're more than likely to survive a heart attack. Sorry, what I said, if you're young, you're more than likely to survive a heart attack. But that's not guaranteed either. You could die too. So I could die today very easily from cardiac arrest. And that's being serious. I'm just being serious with y'all. Alright. I accidentally, either I stopped the video or I got an incoming message on one of my apps and it stopped it. I don't know what happened. So while I was stopped, I rolled up this 50-foot cord of cable without my gloves. I'll put my gloves back on to throw the frond that I just cut up away, and then I'm just gonna water the plants. As AAMOF, I'm going to water them right now because it's just easier that way. Because so yeah. I'm gonna trim some more of the lower leaves try to allow the trees to grow on the upward side. Problem is, they're in pots, and these are trees, and you know, trees need a lot of room for their roots. So I'm essentially inhibiting their growth. It's like a goldfish. When you put a goldfish in a small, like in a small whatever bowl, it'll only grow to be a certain size. But if you put it like in a pond, that mother effers get big. So same thing with the trees, but right as of right now, I just spilled water. The spout has a hole on one of the ends. It's okay though. At least water doesn't have any carbohydrates for animals to feed on, which is something that I try to tell the importance of, you know, like let people know, like, okay, you think you lost some food in the house? No, that's not no big deal. That could essentially be, you know, a year's worth of food or a decade's worth of food for insects and bugs. And do you want to live in a bug infested home, or do you want to, you know, try to be a civilized human and live in a home that's taken care of, you know, the best that we can? You know, we're humans. Not everybody, you know, nobody's gonna be perfect. But like my own personal quote that I say, a house rule does not make a home. Following it does. That's my quote. So don't nobody take that. But you can use it as long as you give me credit, mother effer. It pretty much says a house rule does not make a home. Following it does. We only have 2 rules in this house. Rule number 1, how you find it is how you leave it. Rule number 2, read rule number 1. All right, I just watered them. I barely even showed it. I was too busy talking. So what I'm gonna do is, I got this thing right here. This is what I use. So for instance, the leaves at the bottom, see the ones that are like not looking good, they can be trimmed. Usually when you study arbory or you worked in the field long enough, you know enough about, you know, different trees and how much, you know, they need so that they can grow properly. You know how much they need to be trimmed. I'm pretty much guessing this is a guessing game for me. So what I do is I just start from the bottom, look for the most bottom leaf. I already cut up a couple pieces. Let me see if I don't want to leave little stumps there because they will grow eventually when the tree grows really, really big. Let's see if I can cut this. All right there. Yep, another little stump right there. Can you see it? Yep, there it goes. All right, and now a leaf right there. Let's cut it right there. There. Another leaf right there. Let's cut it right there. All right, and then where's the next leaf? Up on the thing. This thing grew a lot of leaves. And now they are inhibiting. Well, they're not inhibiting. It's still getting sun on the top, but I think, like I said, I think some of the bugs are getting through to the leaves. All right, I cannot see the shot from the camera that well, but let's try to see if I can get this little sucker. All right, the next one right here. There, I had it right there. All right, 3. We can take some more because some of these leaves, like, look at them. I'm just concerned that the ones from the bottom are allowing bugs to get up there. But some of these ones from the bottom, they don't look that bad in shape. But I don't know exactly how to do it, so I'm just go from the bottom up. Here, let's go get another one right here. Can you catch it? Let's change to 0.5. All right. Nope. All right, maybe now if I move this leaf, there's still a leaf in the way. Move this leaf. Yeah, now you can catch it. There. And where's the next one? Let's go back to 1 time. Zoom. I think that's what that's called. There's the next leaf. Where is it? Right there. Zoom out a little bit. let's take this one, and let's take this one, and let's take this one, and one more. All right, if it's more than 8, I'm not gonna do any more. I don't like doing more than 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Dios santo, uno de ñapa. Ok, bueno, lo dejamos así. I did one extra. That was a little bit of extra. All right, so I trimmed semilla. That was semilla. So now we will continue to capture how it's going to be developing and with its growth, and how in the top it's got new branches, which I'm going to show you, because you guys have been documenting these trees for a little bit. So you can see right here is a single trunk, and then up here it splits up. We got 1, 2, 3 separate trunks. Now, because of we have new leaves that are actually growing all the way up here. See, the brown ones are the new ones. New leaves growing here, and new leaves growing there. That's part of the reason why I don't want this bike to fall over. That's part of the reason why I wanted to trim these ones on the bottom, to see if that allows the tree to get more growth up here. I trimmed some from over here, believe it or not, on 22nd, which is, I think 22nd and 7-Eleven are about the same height. They're roughly the same, as you can see. Can it focus better? If I put it on 5 zoom, on a half zoom, I mean. Let's try to, right there. Yeah, they're about the same height. Okay, well, either way, what I'm trying to say is 22nd definitely has, it's looking the best as far as height and the quality of its leaves. It doesn't seem to have that many that have been damaged like this one. Semilla is the one that has been worstly damaged, but we'll see if that natural whatever pesticide that I'm using, which if you watched my previous video, is something that all of us probably consume every day on a daily basis. And when I mean all of us, I mean all Americans. Okay. Oh, I got a custom from here. This one, 7-Eleven, has had the most growth, amazingly enough. Let's see what happened to the little trunk on the bottom. I think that little trunk came off. It's got 3 trunks starting from the bottom. Look at it, they're already, well, the other ones were brown too. But these are some big, three big trunks. I'm gonna have to take a couple of leaves, probably like all the way up from here, to allow the rest of, let's zoom out a little bit. Yeah, I'll keep it out here. To allow the rest of this maybe have some essential growth. But remember, these pots, these are tree peoples. Put it back to 1. No, put it back to 5. I think it gets me better like that. These are trees. These aren't plants. So they really do need a lot, like a place to grow, because at some point they will all become, given proper care, proper time, proper sun, proper water, proper conditions, they'll grow to become that right up there. You see that? It was zoomed in. Oh, come on, zoom in. Anyways, this phone is a POS. Let me just zoom out so you can see it better. You see that tree up there? That's a fully grown one of these little bad boys right here. I'm not right now, I'm not in a hurry to get rid of them, because I like the aesthetics of how they look on the front porch. They kind of, I'm saying this on the internet, so anybody can essentially come by and take it if they want, but they conceal my bicycle, which is my A to B. That's why I have to apply for local jobs, and I'm trying to apply for a local job which will essentially be beneficial for my daughter, for when I pass. I don't want to just apply for a regular, low paying wage job, which is the only thing that will be beneficial for is if the queen who hates me, or my queen I should say, who hates me, if she somehow learns how to forgive, or learn how to love, because really that's really what love is. Love is forgiveness, servitude, patience, selflessness, gratitude. It's a lot of different things, but probably forgiveness is number one, because the prophet Jesus died so that we would learn just two things, two simple things, just like how we have two rules in this house. Do unto others how you would have them do unto you, and forgive others how you would want to be forgiven. And that's it. So damn, it's not like you can spend all day in church. You can read the New Testament, the Old Testament. I saw the other day a movie about Jeffrey Dahmer, and the guy who executed him, apparently he was Jewish, because he believed in eye for an eye. The New Testament doesn't work like that. The New Testament teaches us that it's by the grace of our Creator that we can become essentially new individuals and grow and learn from our mistakes, not because we can do it, but because of grace, and because of grace alone. So with that in mind, I'm going to cut this video short. I'm going to show 1 star in this video so that I can say my videos got stars in it. May peace and love be with every one of you, and thanks so much for watching. Thanks everybody. There's our star. Can we see it? I can't see that well. Yeah. All right. Bye. Thanks so much for watching. Please, if you'd be so kind to read the description, I would appreciate it.